Mild temperatures really pleasant across the area, well above average for lows for this time of year. We should see low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for the Treasure Valley, so nowhere near freezing. Didn't have to worry about the plants last night. In fact, last night would have been really nice for camping night after the warmest day of the year so far. Yesterday at 85 for a high in Boise, and then this morning it didn't get any cooler than 54 in Boise, 63 in Ontario. So we already had a jump on those temperatures. We made it up to 77 for a high in Boise today, 79 in Caldwell, 83 in Ontario. Cooler than yesterday, but not by a lot, and it still felt very warm outside. Cloud cover moved in, knocked the temperatures down by a couple of degrees in a few locations. We had a northerly breeze kick in for Boise as well, but it is still a really pleasant evening to enjoy any activity you have in store. Maybe a softball game, maybe t-ball practice. I know a lot of sports practices this time of year, maybe a graduation party that you're having in the backyard. So have a great time, really nice conditions. I have been watching the clouds kind of bubbling up, coming in out of the southwest. There is a little shower activity over the Owyhee Mountains. It's possible that this does gain some steam as it moves a little farther to the northeast. It would track through the Glens Ferry into Mountain Home kind of area later on this evening, say around 6 or 7 p.m. We'll continue to monitor that, but otherwise through the Treasure Valley should stay dry, mostly cloudy, and in the 60s until after midnight tonight. Then we fall into the 50s. We wake up tomorrow morning to really typical low temperatures for this time of year, mid to upper 40s, and a lot of sunshine to enjoy. So here is that Magic Valley forecast, and unfortunately skipped through earlier. Low to mid 70s, lots of sunshine, a light breeze, spring conditions on cruise control, as I keep saying, for tomorrow and into Wednesday as well, though Wednesday will have a bit more cloud cover. So enjoy the sunshine tomorrow. 73 for a high in Garden Valley. Into the lower Treasure Valley, looking for near 80 in Ontario, but not quite as warm as today. Still very close to seasonal averages for this time of year. If you're going to pick out a day with a low like tomorrow and a high like tomorrow, that is perfectly average or normal for this time of year here in the Boise area. I want to show you that 7-day forecast with that dip in temperatures in store for us from Wednesday into Thursday. The breeze really starts to pick up in intensity through the day on Wednesday. Clouds thickening in for us, but I think for the most part the wet weather will be reserved for the higher elevations. I'll step out of the way for a second so you can see this entire 7-day forecast, and you see how those temperatures start to climb getting into the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Very close to average for this time of year. So this is what's happening. This is a look at the heights in the atmosphere, so the pressure levels. When you see these cooler colors up here, think lower pressure and also cooler temperatures. So here's our dip in temperatures that brush with the cooler air Thursday into Friday. It's a quick dip with that trough moving through. It's out of here. We get more of a zonal flow aloft. That's more of a straight across flow, keeping us really near average for this time of year. And then even a bit of a high pressure ridge that builds in for us into next week that could take our temperatures up to above average once again for us. So let's talk about the heat, because I know a lot of people, Idaho Weather Watchers page, have been saying love these cooler temperatures because we know it'll be too hot before we know it. So when do we typically see our first average 90-degree day for the Boise area? Well, the end of May. I don't know that we're going to make it to 90 before May's over. It could happen. We saw snow in May, so why not take it to 90 before May's over? But we may have to wait. Not until July 4th. That was the latest time we saw that type of heat. That was back in 1953, but it may take until June. Yeah, but then we know what it'll be, like a quick step up, so it'll hit, 90 and then 95 and then 105, right, and it'll just stay there. So,
like 20-some days last year. But as far as the weather tomorrow, it looks like it's really going to cooperate for anyone who wants to get out and vote.
There you go. A wonderful day for that.